everybody. Thanks for coming back. First one was a little too close, so I'll keep it back here for you. For photographers, it comes up in forums and people email me sometimes about it, but it's regarding, work out a process to figure out if they want to do a shoot or not, and they don't know almost the criteria. You almost need a checklist so that you can methodically go through it and figure out if it's good for your studio to shoot it or not. So this is something that works for me. Most shoots have 3 different aspects to them, or at least they fall into 3 different categories. One of the categories is economics, one of the categories is opportunity, and the third is belief or support. Okay. First one, if a company or organization comes to you and they want you to shoot an event or some pictures, whatever it's for, and you give them a quote back, you bid on it, and they accept the bid. I mean, that's one that's obvious. Boom, do it. It's good. You need the money. Your company needs the money. Your studio. You need to feed your family. There's nothing wrong with taking some money for services that you're rendering. So don't ever feel bad about that. You need to ask your real price. Don't ask some, discounted super duper low price that you end up hating yourself while you're shooting, because here you're spending time, you're using your equipment, you're going to use your computer and your camera and all your cards and stuff, and then in the end, it's basically costing you money because you are spending your time and your equipment to shoot it. So again, if it's economics, boom, you're in, get to take the job. It's worth it because that's what we're all here for. The other 2, one is the opportunity. Sometimes they may not be able to pay you the amount you want, but if it's an opportunity that you may not normally get, if they're shooting at a certain location that you normally cannot get into, if you're shooting with certain big names, celebrities, or political big names that may help you in the sense of having a good portfolio or someone to network with, that's always a great factor to take a job if you need that, or if you're in that stage of your career. And the third is if it's a company or if it's a charity. Is it something you believe in? If it's a company that sells products that you don't believe in, that may affect how you do the job, and it may not, and it really shouldn't in that sense, but that's a deciding factor. So you should say, no, this is my fee, and that's it. If they don't want to pay it, then, if you don't believe in the cause, you can walk away from it. If you do believe in the cause or the charity, then it could be a good time to, like I'll do a lot of them for free for the different charities. Sometimes they just pay for the compact flash cards or get a lunch or something out of it, but really it's nothing in the sense of really charging them for anything. And I just give them full rights to the pictures so they can use them. I still keep the copyrights, but they have usage of the photos. So if it's a cause that you believe in, or if it's a cause that came to you that you didn't know existed that you do believe in, or a business that you would like to help, more power to you. That might be a good factor to take the job. Keep in mind that, don't let a Fortune 500 company lowball you, because they definitely have the cash to spend, and they're usually the person you're talking to is getting a salary, and if they're getting a salary, then there's no reason why you should be paid for your work also. If everyone's volunteering at that company, then if they ask you to volunteer, that's great, but it's always good to clarify, hey, if you're not volunteering, why should I volunteer my time? But again, being the belief or something you believe in, then go for it for the shoot. Think of it like a stool, where you have 3 legs to the stool, and if they're equal, it's great. It works out for you. One can be a little stronger than the other, and it still works out for you. So again, if you're shooting in a location you wouldn't normally get into and pays a little bit less, that's fine. That's fine. It could work perfectly for you. Again, if you're in that situation, but you should never really lowball yourself to begin with. You should always make sure they understand what the market is bearing out there. And then you can work your way down. but there's no sense in working from zero up. You should always work from what normal photographers in your area would charge for a job like that, or nationally, because again, we travel all over the place, so it's not like our jobs are just centrally located. It's wherever we need to go. So again, when you're just trying to figure out how to price out, how to take a job or not, see if it fits into those categories. Most of them usually do. Is it economic? Is it opportunity? Or is it a belief that you feel strongly about? When it fits into those, then you know you can benefit out of it, and they benefit also from your pictures and from your service, and from your time. So it's a fair deal, and it is good to benefit from it. But again, I kind of hope that helps. I hope this kind of clear. If not, email me back with any questions down below. I'd love to hear any questions you have. You can, like I said, email me or just comment below. I should have some more videos on this side over here for you. Thanks again for your time. See you later.